Have you ever washed a brand new shirt and thought, why does this one come out looking exactly the same, while the other one comes out looking like it survived a diplomatic crisis? Why does one color stay loyal and another one loses interest the moment water shows up? Welcome to Colorfastness, the test that exposes whether your fabric's color is committed, confused, or just plain dishonest. Today, we'll pull apart the secret world of Colorfastness, the set of tests that decide whether a fabric color is engineered to stay put or whether it's all talk and no discipline. And in the next 5 minutes, you'll learn what Colorfastness actually is, why some colors fade, bleed, or betray you, what the grade means 1 to 5, the Tinder rating of dyes, how brands test it, and why wash cycle can expose every weakness in the dyeing process. Because colors don't stay because they are beautiful, they stay because the engineering behind them is solid.
What is colorfastness? Colorfastness is how well a dyed or printed textile can resist fading, losing color, and bleeding, transferring color to another fabric, when exposed to real-life conditions. These include washing, water, light, perspiration, dry cleaning, heat, and general wear. Poor colorfastness is one of the biggest sources of customer complaints, because people don't forgive faded blacks, muddy whites, or garments that dye everything else they touch. Colorfastness isn't about beauty, it's about trust. 2. Why some colors fade, bleed, or betray you. Colors don't fail randomly. They fail for very specific reasons. Different dye types have different inherent strengths. Some are naturally more stable, some are not. Shade and depth matter. The deeper or darker the shade, the harder it is to keep all that dye properly fixed. The quality of the dyeing process is critical. Poor fixation or shortcuts mean the dye was never secure to begin with. Dyes also react differently to light, washing, water, perspiration, dry cleaning, and ironing. Add heat, humidity, and time, and weaknesses show up faster. 3. What do the grades mean? 1 to 5. Colorfastness is measured in 2 ways using the gray scale systems. Color change, scale, fading, range. 1 to 5. 5 means no visible fading. 1 means severe fading. Staining scale, bleeding. Range, 1 to 5. 5 means no staining on adjacent fabric. 1 means heavy staining. The scale is classified from 1 to 5 in half steps, meaning 1, 1 to 2, 2, 2 to 3, and so on. So if the result is 4 to 5, which means it's almost perfect or a 90% score. 4. How brands test. Colorfastness. Brands test fabrics by exposing them to the same agents they will face in real life. Washing tests use controlled detergent, time, temperature, and agitation. Light fastness tests use daylight, xenon arc, or MBTF lamps with blue wool standards. Perspiration tests use acidic and alkaline solutions in a perspirometer. Dry cleaning tests simulate solvent exposure. Water tests include fresh water, seawater, and chlorinated water. Rubbing, crocking tests measure color transfer under friction. Spotting tests expose fabric to acids and alkalis. Steaming, decatizing, and milling test heat and moisture effects. Bleaching tests use hypochlorite or peroxide. After every test, 2 things are checked. Fading of the specimen, staining on adjacent multi-fiber fabric strips. 5. Why one wash? Cycle exposes everything. Washing combines the most aggressive stress factors for dyes: water and detergent or alkali, agitation, heat, time, contact with other fibers. If dye molecules were not fixed properly, washing exposes it immediately. Poor fixation leads to dye washing off. Unstable dyes lead to fading. Migration leads to staining. Washing does not negotiate, it reveals.
So the next time your t-shirt holds its color wash after wash, remember, It didn't happen by accident. Someone somewhere engineered that shade with discipline, chemistry, and a lot of hot water. And now you know the truth behind it. For more sharp, funny, real-world textile wisdom, stay tuned for more bite-sized knowledge bombs.